Good morning, welcome back to the channel. It's another beautiful, bright, sunny, extremely hot day here in eastern North Carolina. The temperature is supposed to be around 94 today in the next few hours. I believe it's about 10 o'clock in the morning now. Oh, it's only 9:20. It's so hot. And it's only going to get hotter. If you couldn't tell by the title, there's an excessive heat warning today. I think the high daytime temperature is supposed to hit the high around 3 o'clock in the afternoon. Like I said, the temperature is supposed to be about 92, 94, something along those lines. I think once it gets to a certain point, you sort of stop counting. But then with the added humidity in the air, it's supposed to feel like something like 107. Literally, kid you not. So yeah, I'm not going to be playing too much today in the garden, at least not doing anything excessively excessive. But what I will be doing is taking out the peas, which are pretty much done. I planted them, I think, a little too late. They did grow, which was nice, but they didn't really put on, well, they did do the pea pods, which was great too, but there weren't really any peas in the pea pods in a lot of them. The ones that there were peas in, delicious, sweet, wonderful. I think they were like Sugar Prince peas or something along those lines. But a lot of the pea pods did not have any, excuse me, it's hot, did not have any peas in them, which I thought was odd. And now due to the heat and all, they're just, they're starting to go over. So I'm just gonna pull them out of the ground. What I am gonna put in its place are cucumbers. Two varieties. One I grew last year, which is called Green Finger Cucumber. It's basically, it's almost a seedless cucumber. It has a lot of meat, as it were, but very few seeds. It actually tastes very nice. And the other one is going to be a new one to me, and I think this was recommended by Gurney's, and it's supposed to be a very good hot weather or southern cucumber called Americana Hybrid. I'm going to stick them in the ground, see what happens, and hope for the best. I'm also going to try to plant some melon where I previously started to grow or plant the corn, but the corn isn't really coming up, and I don't know if it's something with the seed. I don't know. I'm just sort of giving up on corn now for this year because I believe it's already too late. It's definitely too late now. And again, with the excessive moisture and heat, I think if anything did make, if the corn grew and was ready to harvest in September or October, that would be fine, except I'm afraid that again, due to the excessive heat and moisture, they would just basically be rotting and getting moldy and nasty, and so I'm skipping corn. Moving on to melon. I'm going to plant one variety in that bed over there, and then probably this upcoming week sometime I'm going to plant the other variety in one of my raised beds. So the variety I'm going to plant over there is called Rattlesnake Watermelon. It's more of a traditional large watermelon. I've never tried that before, so I'm going to give it a whirl, see what happens. Watermelons can get allegedly up to 75 pounds. The average, I think, is 25 to 50 pounds. I don't know. I'm going to, like I said, stick the seeds in the ground, see what happens. In the raised bed, and I won't be doing this today, but in the raised bed behind you guys, I will be planting the Bush Baby watermelons. I planted them last year in the ground. They did wonderful. They're more of a contained variety. They don't have large vines. So yeah, I'm going to give them a whirl and see what happens. Those I won't be showing you today. If you want, you can go back to last year and see my Bush Baby watermelons someplace in one of my videos, which I can't remember. I'm sure I showed them a few times. But I will be planting out, like I said, the larger rattlesnake watermelons into the in-ground bed that's already prepared. I still need to prepare another bed for pumpkin, and I know it's getting late, but again, last year I planted my pumpkin very early, and it was sort of, well, what pumpkin did grow was ready in September, not October, November. So I wanted to wait a little longer, so I got to get to planting that soon. If you have any experience planting pumpkin in the south or with an extended growing season, please let me know in the comments below. In the meantime, I'm going to go clear out the peas, and I'm going to be planting me some cucumber seeds. All right, so the first one I'm going to plant up is the green finger. And what I'm going to do with these cucumbers is I'm going to do a little overplanting because I don't know what seeds are going to come up. So I'm not going to space them the proper 6 to 8 inches apart. I'll probably put them maybe 2 to 3 inches apart. And again, I can always thin if needed. And all I really want on for each of these varieties is like 2 vines, and they produce nicely. And since I had the peas here growing for the last few months, I'm going to, or I've already amended the soil, gave it a little natural fertilizer. All right, maybe one more. There you go, tuck you in there. Okay, and down at this end of the bed, I'm going to plant these rattlesnake watermelon. At the other end, I think I'm going to do some more sunflower. My wife planted, my wife purchased some sunflower seeds as well as I have, but she got her own and she wants to plant them out someplace where she can use them for cut flowers, whereas I'm using them for insect control and beautification. They say make a hill. I don't know how, I don't know. I did this last year with the bush beans, whereas I made a little hill here and you plant your seeds. It didn't seem to do much of anything. I couldn't really see the reason why, per se, but I will do that again. Plant a little hill. There we go. Now this soil has already been amended because again I was using it for the corn, but very few of my corn's seedlings came up, so we'll call that a no good. And of course we'll get these into the ground. Now they say to plant them about 1 inch deep, so many inches apart, but again, I think I'm going to overplant a little bit. Well, I think it's about 4, maybe 5. Let's do one more. There we go. I'll water these in and we'll see what comes up. And with a little luck, I get at least 1 watermelon. Last year from the Bush Babies, I got 3 or 4. One of them was good. Actually, one of them was excellent. Other one was okay. And the last 2 were kind of bleh. And I'm not sure why. But either way, the watermelons are planted. That's going to pretty much wrap it up for today. Unless, of course, you guys want to go see me water some trees and bushes around the property with my water trailer.
How about no?
If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. Click that bell icon to be notified of when I do post up a new video, because who knows, the next video may be me harvesting something or showing you a new flower that I've gotten, or who knows. I make these things up as I go along. No scripting. Sometimes I decide what I'm going to do for the day's video minutes before I actually start filming. That's going to wrap it up for today. Please check out those links below in the description, and I want to catch you on the next one. Bye-bye.